Hello, welcome back to Gaming for Science. In the last episode we were able to pick up the meter, and now we're just back at base and to say hello to Gaia and see how everything can just integrate.
It is good to see you
see what happens,
Aloy.
you know.
I see you have recovered Demeter.
Yes, exactly. We obviously have to just put the survey drones in because of reasons, you know.
There we go. More data for the dome.
Are we even gonna look at those? Did I look at those before?
Error. Drone offline.
Let's see. Because it's... I only have 3 out of 10, so we're gonna... I think we just do all of them in the end, probably. Just doing like nothing. So, cool. Wait, what? Something did happen. Oh, we just get the environment. Alright, that's fine then. Why didn't I speak to Gaia first as well? I just got so distracted by myself. Trophy!
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus. Unfortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Okay. South from the basement.
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you've been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
Oh?
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will
Being
call
forced to
out
accept help.
Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Faro's mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west.
Okay.
While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
All of us said the Quinn have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go. Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see. What is in your mind? I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood. Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude,
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini.
She's had a bit of a different experience, you know? Social determinants of behavior and all of that.
Ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Faro Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated.
On video?
These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Okay.
Well, with luck. Soon you'll have
A little
Hephaestus.
bit at least.
Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
Yeah, so basically, effectively, you know, the staving off their environmental collapse by a few months, you know. It's just like sort of me being slow to get these recordings done, I guess. But there is no collapse. It's just staved off, you know, keep things going anyway. That doesn't even make any sense.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance, which is why you will need to procure Ted Faro's Omega clearance.
Omega.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
I mean,
There's
sounds
something
like a
I've been
grand plan, I
wondering.
guess.
How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a backdoor to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
I feel like that's not very specific though. San Fran is
I
not
found
that
some
small,
data
right?
in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that
That I
there are
know.
still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then. So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Faro agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Faro plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked.
Well,
In all scenarios, the Faro war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
it is what it is. This is not used.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built.
Because the earthquake
However,
split.
when more
I guess.
tremors
I don't
occurred,
know.
she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
Alright. This one is not completely
Beta
great.
believes the Zeniths
Okay.
want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over. So they can build it how they want.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground.
I know. Yeah, these are also lighter.
So the Zeniths are the same people,
physically
immortal.
immortal.
How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of Far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Faro Plague.
Exactly.
Identities now.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. I think Elizabeth knew one of them. Tilda. Did she ever mention her to you?
No. Elizabeth often spoke of her work, or told stories of her mother and her childhood. If she knew this Tilda, she did not disclose it with me. What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
The extinction signal didn't just
I wonder
make
how
chaos.
evil
It made every
Gaia is gonna
function
be in the
self-aware.
end, you know, like how
Why?
ruthless she's gonna end
I
up
wondered
being.
this myself.
I don't
So
know.
far as I can tell,
Maybe she will be.
Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise
I
would
don't know
require thorough
how-
knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
Well, she's willing to
From
accept like
records
the
on their
gray
focus,
area,
it
you know.
appears Far Zenith had
You
an
know?
informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was
She
supposed
should
to steal
be
a
able to
copy of the
conclude that
system
that's
for
fair.
Far Zenith, but
Should be good.
Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught
Yeah, I
him
think it's
first.
black and white.
Yes. It is
Great,
likely
great,
Far
great.
Zenith acquired knowledge on the systems designed through him, despite his failure.
Okay.
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. I know.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's...
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and
This is a very long
restore
conversation,
temporary
isn't it?
balance.
I feel like
You
this
should
is
notice
gonna be the
less
whole
rapid
episode.
plant
No.
growth in the
I
area.
have time.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaru's land gods. I have discussed this matter with Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that.
Oh no. Is there more to say there?
There's something I'm still
Yeah.
trying to... Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Faro Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
No.
The missing subordinate functions.
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Faro, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
No.
All 3 of the missing
No signs
functions
of
have
that.
already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
Were you able to make...
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can.
Side
So,
quest.
Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just...
Correct. Which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons. And as Beta discovered, it will no longer respond to Alpha clearance.
Right. So, once I get Omega clearance, we'll be able to call down Hephaestus and Cauldron Gemini.
Yes. Activating Omega clearance will allow you to purge Hephaestus of its malicious code, after which I will be able to absorb it.
Feeling like this big focus on the Omega clearance is like a way to just... No, we have to extend the game, so we have to make sure that they know that Omega clearance is very important.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes. And to program their behavioral routines.
Or we need an
Or even
excuse for
control
them to
them
go
directly.
to San Francisco.
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps human life up. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith, I must admit,
Right.
however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill,
Okay,
no
at
matter
least.
how aggressive the enemy.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
You
Should
mentioned
we
that the
trust her?
superstorms have subsided.
Really or not?
Is that ether?
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly...
That'll be
It's
a
giving
relief
a little
for
bit ahead
North.
because I know this has
One
been
of their
like 20
villages is still
minutes or
recovering
something.
after a mudslide caused the whole place to flood.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long...
Why did Ether take up residence?
As with the other subordinate function, Ether needed to install itself. One in the museum appears to have been sufficient, given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Ether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct. Though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe
Either
it
means
also felt
air,
at home
right?
there.
Or something.
I should be going.
Goodbye.
There we go. And maybe this is Sully's quest. Being followed up on.
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now? Looks like it. What's
Got
next?
a lot of talking to do.
That's just I hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab a...
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
Of course, of course.
How are things
We
with
made San
Cataldo?
Fran, so they have to go
Still
to
scared
San
of him.
Fran.
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Oh, nice.
Glad
Very
to hear
good.
it. You've been looking at any interest...
I asked Gaia to find me someone to... And she found the mother of all forges.
Huh?
They called it sports. Turns out the old ones tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but...
Just wait until he discovers video game.
Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty
I can handle them.
Take care of yourself.
I'm sorry, Aloy. After all,
Well, no one said this was gonna be easy.
you sure you don't want any backup dealing with...
They think I'm Sobek or something like... They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll...
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything.
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk... In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing...
He definitely was a piece of work. Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that... everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us. No more zeniths, no more derangement. I welcome it, but... I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well... everyone.
Yeah.
Let's just
fair.
focus on fixing Gaia for now.
A problem for future us.
We've got an angry AI to take down.
If I get Omega clearance and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the
Can't
advantage
have a
over
world
the
without
Zeniths.
this agreement,
Can't
right?
wait to see their
Politics, I
faces
guess.
as they stare down a bunch of charging thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. I'll be in touch.
I'll make sure Beta briefs everyone on the pulse generator.
Good.
Goody goody. Zoe. So.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the air?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tells they call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the old ones built towers so they could live far away from the earth, as if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd...
Sounds like something Ted Faro... You and Varl doing okay? Training.
We're doing fine, although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from stud, but then who'd look after Aaron?
There's always Cataldo.
Wow.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
Yeah,
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest.
How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard could let greed and pride condemn it so for one spirit to diminish in such a way. I'm not sure if I should hate him.
Yeah, getting the land
Any
gods. We got
progress with
some
your plan for the
progress.
land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have
Do
to
re mi
find
fa
them.
so
No,
la
we
ti
know where
do.
they are, but
La.
they're hard to reach. So,
Is that La as well?
wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T
Or
broke
did he
down
say
amidst
that?
a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the
It is
data
a
to you.
lot,
now.
right?
My people made shrines near where each when you see them, And once again,
We're not gonna let your people starve.
It's great. Great.
I should get going.
Okay.
After that,
we'll be ready.
New quest. We. Oh,
got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in...
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the great... I was hoping that Tenakth knew...
Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but... we've had more pressing concerns, as you know.
It's okay.
There is something. It's... personal. If you have a moment to spare.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machines.
It might be dangerous. We were lucky to get out of there alive.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
hell yeah.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my peoples, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but maybe you'd like to hear about it as well.
I'd be honored. What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from...
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it,
Buddies.
although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically. Hones...
Somehow that still sounds like training. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh.
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of...
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
that would defeat the purpose of the training.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now. But later, machines battled other machines on behalf of... as they vied for... At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflict...
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
That sounds...
Of course. Hikaru would have it so as well.
That sounds like an ideal world. Less
I should
conflicts.
get going.
What?
I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new...
Thank you.
Alright. I spent probably like half an hour talking. Not bad. Wait. And this is obviously ignoring Beta down in the basement. So I'm gonna go say hello. If I can remember where it is. And after looking at this planet...
So frustrating.
Wow,
I
okay.
don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
I mean... I'm sure Aloy is not 100% the same either, right? Here.
I don't think that door had power before, but...
Huh?
looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. I wonder where this leads. Power cells? Huh.
Ourselves.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
We got another power cell here, right? Bring it around for a little bit at least.
I better keep this down here.
Oh. Is there any like power cell things?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
Okay. Huh. The door's unlocked now. What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me in. Okay. The console has power now.
That did something, or what? Yeah.
From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair base.
Ethan real. Gotta be more careful. Jensen almost caught on to my plan while we were going over to the diagnostic center spaces. The specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just I'm sure they've got all family gonna meet up with an Elysium, but me, I couldn't even bury August. There's nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints, then the rest will go up to Gaia.
Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
Okay. Looks like I've been in there.
Hey, Meg, was there something else?
Now we have to talk.
So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators? Gaia sent me the schematics. Modest. Without the capabilities, not that it matters, without a mega clearance. I'll find it. So, aside from Varl and Gaia, Zoe told me how you met after your escape. I had no idea you were severely... If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing, but they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl. You said you and Varl talk sometimes. He told me about your tribe. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving. It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter. I don't think I'd be suited for any of them. Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora then.
Maybe she feels like she doesn't belong, you know? Like
What else can you tell
Aloy
me about Tilda?
did with the Nora. Or maybe they are more similar. And she
Let's
thinks...
talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth? How she joined the Zeniths?
Oh,
Something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared...
No.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent
Because she's
glitches.
moving, I can't skip
I realized
the
they formed a
conversation.
transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
I like the music that's playing now.
So this
very, like,
secret virtual space looks
chill,
like a house with an ocean view. I could
Upbeat,
see white
at
caps
the
and
same
clear waves
time.
crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside.
a bit of
Inside, Tilda had
sadness,
frames
but hope,
that
you
showed
know,
her
as
figure
well.
paintings,
I don't know.
changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. Did it interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves?
Relax,
Anything you
Aloy.
could use?
Relax, Aloy.
Any information about them was redacted.
We're trying to get to know Beta.
Be going. Okay. Bye.
She's just like a teenager, you know? I don't know. Doesn't know where she belongs yet. Alright. Whew. Okay. That's the arm. And then these are the shrines. Okay. I think. We will do the main quest first, actually. No? Yeah.
It's a long
All
way
that
to the
talking,
coast.
you know.
If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Falls Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Ah, that means there's even more side quests in Falls Edge, I guess. But I've been there, so that's no big. I'm gonna go say hello there, of course, on the way.
I see you, champion. Sit. A squad of young ones recently returned to Scalding Spear, our main settlement just west of here. Apparently, they lost a soldier to machines during a training mission in No Man's Land. Just goes to show that the wilds can be just as dangerous to the east as they are here. Be careful out there.
Will do.
That sound is
I should check up on
Instagram
him
or
when I
something.
can.
I don't know. Okay. Okay.
This must be Falls Edge. Tala said I could resupply here, then head for the Quen Ferry.
I've been here before. I'm definitely filling up on that, I guess.
When danger's on the way, remember to use it.
You well.
See, there's a stash.
Save a life in the wild.
Should I do like the smart thing? And let's see
Okay.
if I can deal with this. Oh no, that's the tools. So I wanna start using in the potion pouch. Okay. Okay. So we can store that one and that one. Okay. And then we put medium health potions, should be fine. 3 of them. Alright. Ah, because we can only have 3 potions, I guess. Ah, that makes sense.
Falls Edge behind me. Just gotta head west until I reach the coast. And the Quen Ferry.
And then for coils, we have a ton of coils, so maybe I can try to add them in actually. Put the bolt blaster. Higher ground, frost damage build up. Yeah, that would be good as well. Reload speed for this, but also just crit. Crit is perfect. Okay. Shredder. Tear damage. Increases the ability to stagger and knock down enemies with impact explosive. Yes, draw speed to get it faster to max, for sure. That one is in use. And we have the hunter bow. It's fire. So, oh, I can switch. Maybe I didn't have that one before or something. I notice it's lightning. Oh, but it doesn't have normal bows, I guess. Normal arrows, I mean. Is the last one electricity as well as water, right? Because I don't have that on anything. I'm gonna switch that, I think. Let's see. Equip it, and then I need the coils. Speed it up. And some crit. Oh, in use, yeah, okay. Wow. Then is there a workbench around? So I can probably upgrade that one. Here we go. I don't know why the last arrow is not working now. That's a bit annoying. Anyway, so I've done the side quest here at least. Does the herbalist have like a pouch upgrade for the potions? Or No. That will have to be on the upgrades in the workbench, I guess. Potion crafting. Pouch upgrades, here we go. But yeah, I got full of everything. And I've done everything I can, basically. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's been like a ton of like admin talking, you know. I guess that happens with this type of game. And obviously I want to keep it more difficult or delay it a bit more, so I'm gonna run to this campfire instead of using the previous campfire that I landed on, and I wasn't gonna pick up that peccary because, yeah, reasons as well. But this one, of course, I picked up because it has worse content than the other one, because I know, obviously. And then I'm gonna fast travel. And now we're back. See where we're supposed to go.
Ryan's finally stopping.
Before it was like full of damp here, or what? Oh, what's it? Stone wash, the pitmaster there. We're not dealing with fights and pits for the moment, that'll be for later. A quest though, I guess that's in the camp. I'm gonna pick that up.
Shh, she'll be back. Rest now. Keep an eye on her.
Is she sick?
It's Aloy, isn't it?
You know who I am?
Walk with me. I am Ateka, commander of the Lowland clan. The girl, Zella, was poisoned by the blood choke. For months, it has polluted our waters, depriving us of food and clean drink. We've learned to live with it as best we can. But recently, without explanation, the filth cleared from much of the lowland. Yet one river still runs red, like a split vein.
This is what Gaia talks about.
So the water here is still poisoned?
Exactly. I sent my best squad to find its source, led by Zella's mother. They failed to report back. Akaro told me how you dropped part of the throne on Regala at the Cool Route. Saved his life. So lend me your strength. Together we can find my squad and the source of the poison.
Yeah, why not?
Sounds like you know Hikaru pretty well.
He was my commander before he was my chief. I had served in his squad since back then. Determined to destroy any enemy of the Low. I was with him the day he took the grove. Stood guard outside as he claimed the throne. He entered a conqueror, but returned with the ambition of ending the
Because he saw Faraday's message.
Yes. That vision changed. He became our first chief, and dedicated the tribe to fighting machines instead of each other.
Ooh.
This blood choke. Is that what you call?
Yeah. Yes. It grew over time, until it was a constant poison. It sickens those who drink the polluted water, kill the fish we used to catch. But a while ago, unexplainable, because of it, my people continue to waste away, weakening the clan.
I mean, we know why, right?
You're so close to Hikaru. Why aren't you a marshal?
We were along with the last one, still.
Hikaru needed someone he could trust to lead his former clan. Maintaining control of the desert and sky, but the title wasn't handed to me. I fought for the honor, as our rights demand. By the last sunset, I stood alone. Close to 20 years have passed since.
Yeah.
I'll help you find your missing squad.
Good. The longer the blood choke remains, we'll follow the Red River. Might be able to pick up some sign of them.
Should be on the way, right?
That's
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll start at the mouth of the Red River.
It's on the way.
This way.
It's on the
For
way.
months, I
No
watched
problem.
the strongest warrior and the smallest child alike fell ill from the blood choke. When the other rivers cleared, it seemed like the tide had finally turned.
We already had the, like,
To see those hopes dashed.
premonition? No. What's
We'll
it
get to
called?
the bottom of this.
We must.
Some discussion of this before with Gaia, right? So it's fitting that we also jump on that.
There's the mouth of the river. We follow it upstream and find the source of the poison. And hopefully, the squad.
Upstream.
I'll follow your lead.
Mouth of the river, I guess that's where it comes. Oh, it has to be this way. Come on. Let's give it a go. So downstream is where the water is going. So we're going upstream, right? Against the stream.
Machine. It's taken down recently.
Okay.
Whoever brought down this machine was precise.
Must have been the missing squad. They struck true as the 10.
Those machines couldn't have been brought down easily. There's blood.
I did not see that. Has to be low on Ridgewood, right? I don't know. No?
Sounds
Seems
like
fine.
fighting.
Okay,
The squad could be in trouble.
let's go then.
To knock soldiers.
That's the squad. We have to bring those machines down.
See, you should have another one.
Backups arrive!
We'll hit this one. Why not? Clamber claw. Oh, they're like monkeys. Or like chimpanzees or something. I don't know.
Last one.
Nope.
Squad, gather round. Aloy, good fighting.
Hateka, these weren't ordinary machines. They were overridden by rebels.
Regala. Another poison to contend with. How did this start?
We fought our way up the river to here. And then... we found that. We advanced to investigate. We had just started the climb when these machines attacked. Seemed like they were on patrol.
A pile of dead machines, a poison river, and Regala's rebels.
Should be a quick fix though, right? I think so.
I agree. Rest. And then head back to Thornmarsh. Little Zella is waiting for you. Aloy and I will take it from here.
Yes, Commander.
If there are rebels up there, it could be a trap.
We'll fight our way through regardless. You with me?
Let's find a way up.
On your lead, Aloy.
I'm guessing we will go up here. That are going around, I'm sure
Up this
it's fine
way.
as well.
It looks like we'll have to climb up the falls.
Right through the blood choke. Let's do it.
This water smells like rot.
Try living with it. Damn,
I'll
filth
save this for a dyer.
all over my hands.
Just don't let go.
Don't have to tell me twice.
That's a lot of dead machines.
Normally fresh water would be gushing over the edge. Now it's just poison.
I'm sure the rebels know.
I'm okay.
That this is just poisoning everything, right?
That sounds like a machine. Wait!
We're exposed here.
Hasn't seen us. Come on,
Wow. Hey, buddy.
Okay. I think we're clear.
We're gonna have to fight that thing, aren't we?
Probably.
What the hell have they done here?
Rebel camp.
So many machines. Butchered.
There's fresh water coming from those falls. That dam must be blocking it. We'll have to take out the rebels first before we can deal with it.
2 against many. All for the lowlands.
Keep an eye out for machines or lowlands.
How could one outlander stop Regala's conquest?
Thought the lowlanders would have come looking for this place by now. Guess the red poisons made them weak.
I had your tongue, scab.
Who's that?
My arrows fly like the 10.
She's here!
Well, I didn't go exactly according to plan, but
I think you need
we take him out like this. Or yeah, close to it, and then grab his weapon. I'm dealing with the machine. Just didn't come up that helmet. I don't understand how they don't know we're here, but I'll take it. Okay. secret. Oh, nope, I see. Shit, okay.
Some kind of rebel camp. So many machines. Butchered.
There's fresh water coming from those falls.
Yes, we can just try to do it this way.
Damn, it's blocking it.
This is just annoying, eh?
We'll have to take out the rebels first before we can deal with it.
Like, it's silent strike. Can't kill them, but it's like, what's the point of being stealthy?
Thought the lowlanders would have come looking for this place by now. Guess the red poison's been wounded.
Killers. I saw your tongue, scab. Easy,
That actually worked somehow.
You better have my back. There's nothing out there.
Helmet guy. The other one over there does not. Okay.
Oh, never get used to the stench.
There's so many things there to use on the bear as well. Oh, that's really nice, at least.
Wish another machine would show up.
They spotted me.
Fire girl something to fight.
We're under attack!
This one now. Okay, nice. Got a lot of chill water. That's pretty nice. And the rest don't know where I am even after this. Oh my god, these rebels. What are they doing? So I would have a helmet.
What's this then? But that one's not coming up anytime soon.
Okay. Now I see more. Oh, there's like a weapon up there as well. Oh, I really missed out. Where?
Come back,
There
Aloy!
you go. There's another one there. And there. Yeah. Done.
That's the last one.
What were the rebels doing here?
Let's find out. Have a look
Don't
around.
think I can. I thought I saw something over by the dam. I'll go check it out.
It's a machine lore. Well, that explains all these machines. But why put it here? My focus might show me more. The rebels had a large operation here. There has to be something else that'll tell us what was going on.
I thought I saw some equipment over by the falls.
Machine scrap and broken corruptor components. Used for overrides. Were the rebels testing them here?
So all these dead machines are what? Failures?
Maybe.
Lots of loot though.
I thought I saw some equipment on the cliffs near the falls.
Up there. And there. I think the one near the falls after this one, because she keeps mentioning the falls. That's probably the most important one, I guess. Ah, I have a one apparently. There, this is just in the stash.
It's a message from an Osram.
Oh?
It sounds like they were helping the rebels. It says the rebels were about to leave, but decided to guard the dam after the water started to clear.
They saw an opportunity and seized it.
One hit from this thing could do a lot of damage.
There's one of these at the Grove, in the arena. put down machines.
I think I know what happened. The rebels were luring machines here so they could override them. But they couldn't get them all. So they killed some with the ballista, forming the dam. Once they realized it was blocking clean water from flushing away the blood choke, they decided to stay and protect it.
Spineless cowards, poisoning us until we waste away. The dam. Can you break it?
I'll take a look. I should scan the dam. Might show me the weak point. There's an explosive sack from a machine inside the dam. One hit can blow the whole thing up. Just need to find a way to expose it.
Okay.
Here I come. I might be able to pull part of the dam open. Expose the sack. There's the sack. It's gonna take a powerful shot to blow it up. And I can't do both at once. The ballista.
Ateka, can you fire a bolt from the ballista while I hold this thing open?
I'm on it.
Let's hope this works.
Just hold it then. Okay.
All yours, Ateka.
Hold on, I'm almost in position.
This works.
Hold it! Nice flying.
Ha ha. We did it.
Getting clean water again.
Ateka?
It's gone. After all this time, we're finally free of the poisoned waters. Thank you, Aloy. I must return to Thornmarsh. Meet me there when you can. You deserve a proper reward.
Let's get the loot.
There's Thornmarsh. The rebels must have been spying on them. Might be a nice glide down.
No. Of course, we're gonna glide all the way. Or as far as we can, basically. But yeah, I think, you know, this distraction was shorter than all the talking that happened earlier. So, you know, can't be bad. Couldn't have been that bad then. Sounds good. She's out there, or she's up? Out there.
Aloy, I was just recounting your deeds at the dam.
Our deeds. We did it together.
True enough. Look around. Thornmarsh is free of the blood choke. We don't have to live in fear of the poison.
It feels like for the first time in months, we can wash our wounds with clean water.
And how are you feeling, Zella?
Ready to hunt.
Not yet, little warrior.
I promised you a reward equal to your deeds. I cannot think of anything more fitting than this.
Thank you.
Wherever your travels take you, Aloy, may you always fly on the wings of the Ten.
What did I get? What did I get? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Are you stopping now? Okay, no, it's fine. Try to remove that noise. Jesus. So annoying. Tonight River! Okay. That's not a weapon? Or... It's not? Eh, okay. Valor on impact, low health valor, damage and weapon stamina. I don't even have the silent strike staff from the gear, which I think is what I wanted. Okay. Weapon stamina, valor, search. I like critical strikes though. I think I might still keep it, but maybe I'll edit the weaves. Melee defense 7% to 8%, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna stick to this outfit still, this armor. Avoid the fighting if I can. There we go. Music playing and stuff outside. Okay. I don't think my microphone is picking that up, but if it does, hopefully that's also will get silenced out without too many issues. Pick up the campfire on the way.
Careful not to let this stain my hands.
Is that a power poison flower or something? Like the advanced poison arrows or whatever.
Okay, time to cross the water, look for landfall, and over.
So they've gone back now.
That's strange. Well, nothing's stopping me from taking a boat.
Okay. That's the only reason this quest exists, just to have like this cutscene, right?
It's pushing me south. There's no choice but to head for that beach.
Cheeky sunset.
No one's guarding this side of the ferry either. Where are the Quinn? They're on landfall, I guess. I better go find it. Should be to the northeast.
Oh. I'm gonna go straight there for sure. I want more sunsets though. Damn. So good. Okay. I wanted to like constantly be a sunset in this game. Wouldn't that be good? I'm going along the water purely for that, or else I probably would have gone more along the land.
Source of that signal must be close.
I'm just going towards the tunnel, am I not? Okay. I don't want to go up.
Spot it. Gotta move.
This. Are you different? No, you're not. One.
These are the ruins of San Francisco. An entire city of crumbling towers. Somewhere buried out here is Thebes. I hope Alpha and the Quinn can help me find
it. Is it buried or is it gonna be the highest building?
There's another cauldron out there that has override data on that machine.
Are these different or something? If I do the I'll probably get the cauldron. But we're not spending too much time on cauldrons in this playthrough, and side quests and main quests. Which I think is for the best, because I might take a long time to get through some of the cauldrons and the buses, etc. Too much water. Fine.
This must be the entrance to Landfall up ahead.
Hey. Is that her?
The living ancestor.
The diviner.
This is Landfall, right? I'm looking for Alva.
Overseer Bohai ordered us to invite you before him should you approach. Please, come with me. Go. Let him know we're coming.
An Alva.
It's her! The diviner was right.
Overseer Bohai. A stranger just walked through the gate.
I knew Alva would not dare lie. You do look like Sobek.
Is Alva here? I need to talk to her.
I will consider your request once it is determined what you are. A living ancestor, as Alva believes, or a threat, lurking in such a guise.
I am no threat.
Okay?
Back on the mainland, your soldiers fired on me without warning.
So you say, infidel. None of those you engaged survived to bear witness.
I held off on your squad when...
Aye. Is this like Ted Faro or something?
May I present our honored CO?
So, here she is. Our great mystery.
Looks like it could be Ted Faro.
Well, Bohai.
Or do I
divine.
forget
What
how
is
he
she?
looks like?
A mystery indeed, my CO.
She just
How
looks
can
like
she
a,
appear as Sobek,
like a
and
bit,
yet
you know,
know
that's
nothing
how
of
it
our
is.
ways? Are we to believe that a living ancestor was born to this wretched land? An ocean apart from the realm of the chosen? And if so, to what end? I cannot answer. Only she can. But I warn you, no falsehood will satisfy us. Now speak. Why are you here? What is your purpose?
I'm looking for a place called Thebes.
And what do you seek there?
Alva told me a little bit about what you're after. I guess you could say I want what you want. A way to heal the world.
As I suspected. Tell her.
We found Thebes, the final resting place of Ted Faro's secrets. It isn't far, but the way is closed to us. Machine attacks have cut us off from the site. Diviner Alva is there, along with a complement of diggers and soldiers.
Is she all right?
Our scouts tell us that a machine has our people pinned behind the defenses, but they're holding out.
Well,
Machines,
working
huh?
hard to help them, at least.
I can help with that.
Alva told us that you are indeed formidable.
But I have a few questions first.
We will answer what we can.
So you found thieves.
The ancestors revealed it to us not long after we made landfall. Almost a year ago. Through a scrap of ancient data discovered by Alva and verified by myself. It contained details about the construction of a great underground palace.
Where, exactly?
Close. Beneath the Great Pyramid in the ruins beyond.
Figures. Ted loved his pyramids. Have you been inside?
No. That has been a problem, one of many.
And we will solve them all in time. Getting back to the site is the one at hand. I hope you're as effective against machines as Diviner Alva suggested.
So, Alva reports...
I was chosen by my colleagues on the Board of Overseers to supervise data retrieval on this expedition.
And you're in charge of the expedition.
He is far more than that. You are addressing the cousin of the Emperor of the Quinn. Heir to the vast holdings of the Great Delta, the first CO in 5 generations.
All she needs to understand is that I am the authority here, and my will is to attain the secrets of thieves.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Look.
Greatness is never easy.
Indeed. It took 7 years just to build the flotilla. This expedition is the most important undertaking of our generation. A quest for knowledge.
So we're not in San Francisco, right?
With nothing less
Really?
than the fate of our tribe at stake.
Or...
And none of it would have been possible without the will of the CO.
The voyage was difficult. The wilds here even more so. Our sailors and soldiers have suffered much. I know that. But all for the glory of the Quen.
So they made landfall in San Francisco. That's the correct version, if I remember correctly.
So
this one is fine.
And you're in...
You are heir to
all and my will.
Mine too. You're in luck. What exactly are you looking for inside Thebes? I thought Alva brought back the data you needed.
We risked much. Therefore, we must unearth every possible link to the legacy while we are here. Especially one as important as Thebes.
We will not sail back until I have plundered its secrets.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do it. Yes.
What kind of machine has your people pinned down near Thebes?
A Thunderjaw.
No.
We've dealt with them before, but this one is...
Thunderjaw.
Stronger? And it has black armor?
Yes. How did you know?
Doesn't matter. Won't be easy, but I can take it down.
Then destiny shines upon us, and she will help me attain the secret.
Resupply here if you must. Then on to Thebes. At the base of... We will follow when our scouts confirm you've cleared.
Yeah, they'll follow when there is nothing left to do. What's this unknown thing here? Potions. No. Not getting up. Stash. Restock. Good save.
I hope you can help the expedition find what it needs, ancestor.
Are you for sure you're all right?
Listen to some rumors.
I didn't believe, but now I see. You truly are an ancestor reborn. A good omen if I ever saw one. I'm a scout for the expedition. Whatever I learn of this strange land, I will share with you, as is my duty to the ancestors.
I'm a bit freaked out by the person in the background.
My fellow scouts found ancient ruins west of here.
Oh.
They claim to have seen a relic of the ancestors inside, but couldn't find a way to retrieve it. Perhaps a living
I think she's
ancestor
just happy, I
could
guess,
discover
constantly.
a way where others could not.
I hope.
Maybe. If I find myself in the area.
Or the page is just frozen. That's fine.
Okay. Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
Yeah. Get from here maybe. I think I can get in right there. It'd be cool to explore here as well, I think.
Oh, water in my boots.
What? There's something. Crawfish? Oh, lobster. There's a crab there. This means upgrades. That's why I'm doing this.
A barbarian! Run, stranger!
Oh my god.
There's a killer machine about!
There you are. I guess we're doing this.
I can switch it up.
Poison. Let's try to get the guns. Less trouble with this one because I have something to stand behind and no other machines coming, hopefully. We can keep doing this all the time. Fantastic. Insert this plastic thing over there. You know what I mean? And then we get rid of that. It's brilliant. There we go.
Gotta get more.
Going amazing. because I did. Like that, I'm very happy. We don't have anything left now. What's left? That's left. Okay. Easy. Oh, I hate Thunder Joust so much. That's why I'm happy to do it this way as well. But if the cannon actually came off, because that happens sometimes. I mean, they do come off, but then I can pick it up after. At least I'm able to pick it up.
Killed that machine!
Your CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
Stranger!
By all means,
over here!
Open the gates!
Aloy! Over here!
Alva is here.
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to landfall. I met your CEO. We came to an agreement, kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There was something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data
I think I'm just on about the whole Ted Faro thing.
The CEO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful. He's...
There they are! The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below. Shall we?
Thank you. He's saying like your seal, or like the first seal in 5 generations. And they're CEOs, I guess.
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out.
I like that it just went straight inside now as well.
Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that.
Yeah.
It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Faro.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she could open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Pharaoh, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
Well, interesting. Okay. Check a second.
That door is all that stands between me and destiny.
Missing the camera for a
Indeed, my
second.
seal.
And then...
So many years of toil have led up to this moment. This door.
It will be worth it. I know it will, my lord.
There must be a way through the door. The ancestor will find it in the waters below.
Of course, your munificence. Of course.
Alright, back on track.
There's gotta be a way in down there.
This water's warm. It's almost like hot spring. Look at that thing. It's huge.
What the hell is this? Oh, it's a volcano. Or something. But it's not solidifying the water. Interesting. Or the water is quenching the volcano from
Maybe a way in.
increasing the lava flow. I don't know.
Yeah, this could get me inside. Okay, looks like this tunnel leads deeper into the structure. Nope, this is just gonna take me back outside.
So the other one. Ah, wasn't this running before as well? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I have to wait. There we go.
There's gotta be a way to stop that turbine around here somewhere.
I mean, I didn't go in with the purpose of stopping the turbine, but that really works. Going through. Alright, what's... stuck. Low. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try again to go to the door. No. I'm gonna go through the turbine on the side is a bit... okay. This side is just very bugged. Okay. This game has been out for a while. Come on. Just get away from that and go in on this side. Okay. Perfect. I guess this is why developers don't do a lot of water levels in games, because they are very. This one is very pretty. I think it worked very well. But I know a lot of people don't like it. Plus, it will be like making another game and dealing with more different bugs. I guess, I don't know.
Looks like an exercise room.
Aloy knows how to pump. Kanya somehow. Here I am again hiding in the gym, writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori is dead, or so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday and suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death even after the end of the world. Okay, that's fair. How she feels. Exercise is very good to let off steam, to free some endorphins, you know.
The living area. It's pretty big too. This is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in.
I'm guessing it's that way then. I'll go a different way for a little bit.
I know everyone's reeling after Grigori's untimely demise. He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Sumtow to, check on what happened to him. I'm sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, something tells me it didn't turn out that way.
Up.
Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker. That looks like some
shit.
kind of access control.
Down there, I guess. To get the access.
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
Yeah. Figure out the mystery, girl. There's gonna be a lot of noise in this episode. Hopefully it will all be gone. And you won't even know what I'm talking about.
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
Emergency exit
I thought there was like the eye there as well.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
What is he doing? Stupid.
Oh, why
It's
are you
fun. It's
just
fun.
like Ted
Fun,
Faro?
fun, stupid. Yeah, exactly.
I am Pharaoh. Renewed.
Told you.
My essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations. His soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. And you. You understand, Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raiment?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this moment, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Whoa. No. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
I guess he's like Pharaoh as well, you know. It's what it is.
Excellent.
At least he didn't make her wear some skimpy shit. That would be too much. Aye. People can wear that all they want, but on their own volition.
The grandeur.
Pharaoh's domain. Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
Your Magnificence, perhaps we should leave guards behind to cover our exits?
Indeed. And let it be done.
Yeah, let us guards for me to deal with.
Pharaoh's visage, a monument to greatness.
Truly, my CO.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that.
Yeah, Alva, I know where she's going.
I think this way might lead down.
Excellent. Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
It will be its own chapter in your legacy. Why the palace Pharaoh built for himself?
No less than he deserved.
Of course. Go ahead. Wonder if Pharaoh
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn. Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did? How could that be? Dad
That's just
said
the answer,
there
Connie.
wasn't a mark on Grigori's body. His heart just gave out.
Find anything interesting?
I can't make sense of it yet. So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Those certainly look threatening.
Huh. Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
I think these are coming online.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here.
Guess it's just us then.
Voila, let's go.
Good hit.
Fire.
That must have hurt.
You do a lot of damage for it. Am I even doing that damage?
Don't let up.
Yeah, Alva, deal with it for me, please. Oh, we are getting help. Easy though.
Don't let it hit you. There. It is done.
It was more just the surviving part. Let me start this.
Thanks.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone.
Surface. A
Just
wise
like
choice.
Gregory.
We can't afford
And
to
looking
lose
up
any
at the
more
giant.
diviners than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed.
Put that on again.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone. Just like Gregory. And looking up at the giant, hideous statue of Ted in the Great Hall. His eyes. And I know now that he's watching me. He's watching us all. He's always had power over us. I just never knew how much.
Yeah, no. Power hungry dude. Obsessed with control, kinda like the CEO. That's totally just not named CEO. Because CEO Ted Faro, I guess. They just like saw that somewhere. Okay.
Yes, that looks like the way.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given. But also... control. Over every possible
eventuality. Yeah.
After all, you never know what will happen, especially when the human element is involved.
What did you find?
Trust me. You don't want to know.
I guess I don't.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna be a bit of a geek and end the episode here. That's just because I've recorded for a long time and I need to do something else. Then I'll be able to come back and continue on. Yeah, I'll be fresh starting from the next episode, and it'll be like a continuance very immediately, at least. You know, we got a lot of story this episode, at least. So yeah, hopefully it was good, even though it was a lot of talking. I only died once, I think, which is pretty cute as well, right? No? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. If you're watching this, everything will be recorded, at least 90% of it, so including DLC. So yeah, I'll see you in the next episode, and yeah, okay, bye.